Joined in the backfield by Ahmad Tanner. Throw on first down. And a nice gain out across the 20. A first down and more on the first play for Austin Peay. Play action this time. Corral did not take many shots down the field on Monday night. He connects here with Jonathan Mingo out to the 38-yard line for a first down. Jerrion Ealy stays in as the running back as Ole Miss goes quickly. Ealy gets a hole. He's got a big gain across the 40 down to the 35 on the tackle that time. Henry Parrish in the backfield with Corral for the first time tonight. Parrish on the ground. He's got some room across the 20 down to the 15 down to the 12-yard line. Henry Parrish, positive play on his first run of the night. Henry Parrish had a big game last year against LSU. Couple of touchdowns. Matt Corral on the run. The throw complete. A touchdown. They just keep hooking up. That's Dontario Drummond. His 7th consecutive game with a touchdown catch. And Ole Miss strikes first. Corral with his 14th consecutive game with a touchdown pass. And Ole Miss leads 7-0. 15 carries against Louisville for 55 yards and a touchdown on the ground for Matt Corral. Snoop Connor into the game in the backfield. Corral throwing down the middle of the field, and he connects with Drummond across the midfield stripe. First and 20, no big deal. 27-yard gain that time. Couple of fakes. First to Drummond, then to Connor, and now Corral goes down and a flag comes in. They are 1 of 2 on 4th down. They've got 3rd and 11. Ellis flushed. He's hit from behind. Is it a fumble? Scooped up by Ole Miss. Sam Williams takes it into the end zone. A defensive touchdown. And the Rebels lead it 13-0.
Being able to catch the ball out of the backfield and run the football.
Parrish back in the backfield. This time it's Ealy on the outside. Breaks a tackle. Goes across the 30 down to the 26. That is 3 straight first down plays for Jerrion Ealy. They'll take it down to the 13. Ellis flushed, trying to make something happen. He's knocked down from behind, dropped at the 34. 9, a yard short. Ole Miss goes for it on 4th down. And Matt Corral will keep it himself. He gets the first down and more. Ridden down to the 15-yard line.
Able to keep movement and continue this drive.
Needed 1, got 14. And now Corral toward the end zone. He's got a man. That's Mingo on the receiving end. Touchdown. 2nd touchdown pass of the game. This time a 15-yard strike from Corral to Mingo. And yet Ole Miss still very much in control. Jonathan Mingo on the touchdown catch from Matt Corral.
I'm going to coach these guys to win, and you can see that on the sideline.
High snap over the punter's head. That one rolls into the end zone. He kicks it out of the back of the end zone, so you'll have a safety. Ole Miss going for it here on 4th down. Corral keeps it, dumps it off to Drummond, gets a block and works his way up the sideline. Big play for Dontario Drummond. Tightrope touchdown. 49 yards. He got 1 block and then did the rest on his own.
We've seen that consistently, but Matt Corral so elusive, able to do a nice little sidestep and deliver that ball right into the hands of the wide receiver. Dontario Drummond makes 1 miss, and then it's a track meet.
How good was Dontario Drummond? It was the first time they had done that since 2016. They're trying to go consecutive games in which they don't allow a point in the first half. This ball comes loose, and it's recovered by Ole Miss. Chance Campbell with the fumble recovery.
Moving and manipulating defenders by how he moves his eyes.
He dumps it, gets it to Braylon Sanders into the end zone. Another first half touchdown pass, this time from 11 yards out, and Ole Miss leads 36-0.
See Corral comfortable in the pocket, finds that crossing route. No one.
So Austin Peay looking to get points on the board for the first time tonight. Here's another shot down the field, and That is a touchdown catch. What a throw and catch. Benico Harley hauls it in, slides just inside the pylon, and Austin Peay is on the board. 30-yard touchdown pass.
The far side of the field, often it's easy to get lulled to sleep when it doesn't come at you. And that's a case right there where Dean Leonard got caught not sure where the...
At the bottom of the SEC Western Division coming into the season, Arkansas and Mississippi State are both in really good shape at home in Power 5 games. Arkansas leading over Texas and Mississippi State leading over NC State. Drummond in motion. Parrish off tackle into midfield.
That's the impact that Lane Kiffin has. He is such a unique personality. He's engaging. His guys really, everybody talks about Corral, but he's very engaged with all his players.
Mingo looked like he was almost to a knee. He was able to keep that knee off the ground. It's a 40-yard touchdown pass. That one looked easy, and Matt Corral had all the time in the world. His career high. Ole Miss in control. Pressure coming from behind. Deep throw down the sideline. Flag comes in. First field goal try for either team in this game. That one is good. And it's now 44-10.
So just some of the execution errors of the first half is why Matt Corral is still in here. He's played well, but as an offensive unit, there's some cleaning up that they need to do.
Play action, cuts it up the middle, now bounces to the outside, and Corral goes down to the 16-yard line. Handoff instead to Snoop Connor, and he bulldozes his way into the end zone for a rushing touchdown. Ben, you and I were talking a little earlier. You asked, does Snoop Connor really only have one carry? Yeah, he got fresh legs in the second half.
Just watch this offensive line. Really a lot of movement. Snoop Connor, great jump cut in the backfield, finds a crease, is able to get into the end zone relatively.
34 yards on the play. Now Snoop Connor had it pulled. Altmaier kept it himself and carries it down to the 15.
They said Luke Altmaier's a little bit more of a Matt Corral clone, a little bit more athletic than the taller, more pocket-oriented Kinkhead Dent.
Ball comes out. Snoop Connor had it pop out. Still loose on the ground. You got Altmaier and others that are...
You can tell they do a good job of executing this very dynamic scheme.
There's a sack.
That's good, man.
Kentrell Bullock across midfield. And Ole Miss. He could be the greatest running back in the history of Ole Miss football when it was all said and done, and he would still be, at best, the second best running back from his hometown. And it's right down the gut, and that makes it 54-10. Lehman barely got it off before the 25-second clock ran out. C.J. Evans trying to run away from tacklers. He's going to run all the way into the end zone. A 40-yard touchdown run for C.J. Evans.
Ole Miss brings pressure off the edge, and Evans is able to squirt right up inside. And then just the opposite of that swarming, you see that he's able to work in between all of those defenders. From personal experience, I can tell you, when tempo was just working its way into football, it was really challenging for me to break my rhythm of just breaking a huddle and lining up at the line of scrimmage.
And that's John Rice Plumlee, the fourth different player to line up at quarterback tonight.
Yeah, you look at this, Lane Kiffin is a 54-17 victor. He's blowing out his slumped shoulders. You can see he's a little bit dejected.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.